I love functional drinks. I buy them. I make them. I'm not here to be the water-only guy who thinks happiness is a Stanley Cup and self-denial. But some brands are doing this thing where the label looks like an impressive supplement and the dosage is basically a vibe. This isn't a functional drinks are fake video. This is a functional drinks are awesome. Until companies underdose everything to keep COGS low and then hide it in a proprietary blend video. Because if your label looks like it was formulated by NASA, but the actual amount is, trust me, bro, we're gonna have a conversation. Here's the line. If a drink is basically a tasty soda or coffee and it's honest about it, fine. Live your life, king. But if it's implying performance, focus, gut health, whatever, and the entire mechanism is we sprinkled in a bunch of trending ingredients, that's not functional. That's ingredient cosplay. Let me give you the cheat code to spot the label games. 5 simple rules. Save these and you'll stop getting played like a banjo at an Appalachian family reunion. Rule number 1. When you see proprietary blend, assume it's underdosed until proven otherwise. If it's a blend, you don't know what you're actually getting. And that ambiguity tends to benefit exactly one party, the brand. Number 2, count milligrams, not ingredients. 10 ingredients doesn't mean it's advanced. It might just mean it's a group project where nobody really contributed. Rule number 3, find the hero ingredient. What's the one thing the marketing wants you to believe is doing the work? Now ask, is it meaningfully dosed per serving? Can you even tell based on the label? Rule number 4, watch for serving size games. Sometimes the effective dose is 2 servings, but the bottle feels like 1. That's not science. That's a pricing meeting pretending to be formulation. And rule number 5, price per effective dose. You're not buying ingredients. You're buying enough ingredients to matter. Now let's get into some examples. I'm going to show you what to look for, and then you can't unsee it. First category, energy drinks. Energy drinks are the easiest place for brands to get away with this because caffeine works. Caffeine is the main character, always has been. So people feel the caffeine and go, wow, this drink's focus matrix is insane. No, the focus matrix is 200 milligrams of caffeine carrying the team. And that's why these drinks feel effective, even when the focus stack is basically decoration. Here's the classic move. They add a bunch of good sounding ingredients, tyrosine, choline, theanine, nootropics, whatever's trending. But the total active blend is tiny. So every ingredient is getting fairy dusted. Fairy dusting means it's in there, but not in an amount that matters. And because it's a proprietary blend, you can't see what's at a functional dose and what's basically a rounding error. It's like a movie poster with The Rock on it. And then he shows up for 6 seconds and doesn't even flex his sleeves off.
Daddy's gotta go to work.
Now, I'm gonna be fair here and give credit where credit is due. One brand that's done this right is Gorilla Mind's energy drink. Not because it's magical, not because it's biohacking, because they do the most basic adult thing possible. They tell you what's in it and how much. Per can, they list things like a gram of NALT, 400 milligrams of alpha GPC 50%, 200 milligrams caffeine, 200 milligrams uridine, 100 milligrams theanine, plus smaller add-ons like saffron and huperzine A. Whether you personally love every ingredient in that stack or not, that's not the point. The point is, you can look at it and go, okay, this is a real formula. I can actually evaluate this. I'm not being asked to guess what I'm drinking. And here's the manufacturer reality. Beverages have tight margins. It's really expensive to ship water. So there's a massive temptation to do this. Add a little of 8 expensive ingredients so the label looks premium instead of dosing 1 or 2 ingredients properly. Because most consumers shop the label. Because focus matrix sells better than it's mostly caffeine. Dude, what if we add 12 ingredients at 1% dose and call it Neurofocus Matrix? Kyle, get the fuck out of the formulation room. My advice? Stick to the brands who actually disclose their dosages. And Gorilla Mind. If you want to send me a bunch of your energy drinks for free, I don't mind. Okay, next category where I have some personal experience behind the scenes. Mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee is perfect for millennials and Gen Z who want clean energy without turning their personality into wellness content. You still get the ritual of coffee, you get to feel responsible, and you can say adaptogens like you know what you're talking about, whether you do or not. And the branding is always the same. Ritual, daily dose, morning magic, which is hilarious when the label is a proprietary blend, because the only thing you're getting consistently is the story. Like, cool. Love the everyday dose concept. Now, actually show me the dose. And that's where mushroom coffee gets sketchy. The blend math. A lot of these products list 5 or 6 mushrooms and then one proprietary blend number. So let's do the math. If the mushroom blend is, say, 1,000 milligrams total, and it contains 5 mushrooms, that could be 200 milligrams each, or less, depending on how it's split. And many human studies on lion's mane and other functional mushrooms, which I'm a fan of, to be clear, use gram level doses, not a sprinkle because it fits on the label. Does that mean mushroom coffee is useless? No. It means you often can't tell if you're buying a true functional product or a COGS-friendly version of science. Brands like Four Sigmatic and Rise are everywhere, so I'm not picking a fight with any one company today. I'm just telling you the rule. If it's a blend and you can't see per ingredient amounts, you are being asked to believe. And I'm sorry, I have trust issues. That's kind of the whole premise of the channel. Remember, the goal here isn't to become a cynic. It's to become hard to manipulate. So if you love a particular brand of mushroom coffee, at the very least, I hope this gives you some better tools in your tool belt to evaluate it. Next up, functional sodas. Now, functional sodas are the category I'm most excited about because it's the category most likely to do label gymnastics. Because soda but good for you is an incredible pitch. And here's the thing, this category actually can deliver something tangible, fiber. For example, Olipop has publicly talked about packing 6 to 9 grams of prebiotic fiber per can. Meanwhile, Poppy is often around 2 grams of fiber per can. Womp womp. That doesn't mean one is good and one is evil. It means one is more functionally dosed for the thing it's claiming. But when the marketing gets ahead of the label, companies get in trouble. Last year, Poppy agreed to an $8.9 million class action settlement over allegations that its gut health marketing overstated what the product could deliver. And coverage repeatedly points to the low fiber amount being part of the dispute, which I'm like, fair. But again, I'm not here to dunk on anyone's favorite soda. I'm here to show you the game so you can decide what you're paying for. Because here's the soda version of fairy dusting. Mushrooms, botanicals, adaptogens, wellness blends. If it's not transparently dosed, it's usually there for the story, not the effect. But hey, what do I know? I'm not the one who sold to Pepsi for almost $2 billion. So here's your 10-second checklist before you buy a functional drink. 1. Is it a proprietary blend? If so, does the total weight seem legitimate based on effective dosages and ingredient order? Or is it just marketing? 2. Can I see the dose of the hero ingredients? Preferably all of them. And 3. Is the function coming from a meaningful amount of the ingredients, or is it marketing poetry? Because functional drinks are awesome. I use them all the time. I just want to be honest. I know, that's a lot to ask in 2026. Drop the drink you're obsessed with right now in the comments. Energy drink, mushroom coffee, or prebiotic soda, or something else. And I'll tell you if the label is legit or if it's ingredient cosplay. And if you're a brand founder watching this thinking, okay, how do we do it right? I'm Jake. I manufacture and formulate this stuff for a living, and I do consulting for brands who want formulas that actually match the marketing. Thanks for checking out Bottom Line. I'll see you next time.